Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Reed's Readers with your host, Clinton Reed. Now, I just received this package in the mail, and I couldn't wait, because I wanted to open up my Bookoutlet purchase, even though it's a little dinged up. I wanted to open it up with you guys here today. And excuse me, I just woke up, so if I look a little messy or disheveled, I apologize. I just woke up like less than an hour ago, and last night was a long night at work, don't ask. But yeah, so just thought I'd open up my Bookoutlet package and share with you guys what I ordered, because I got some exciting things in here. Especially for this book club that I started, where all we're going to be doing is reading witch books, which is one of my favorite genres. And I ordered some witch books to check out and see if we wanted to read those. And if I don't read them with them, I'll read them on my own, because everyone knows I love me a good witch book. Let's open up the box. So what the box looks inside. Got my paper, which I'll open up in a minute. Paper. And paper. And no more paper? Oh, wow. And that's what they look like. Now let's dive into this lovely box. Ooh. The first two we have are, it seems, the only hardbacks I have in here. And I can't remember which one comes first. Don't know. Figure that out later. These are the young adults books that go along with the Witches of Easton series. We have the Summer on Easton Triple Moon and Summer on Easton Double Eclipse. It's about the twin daughters of Ingrid? No. Freya. So I figured when I got to Witches of Easton, I could read these two and check it out. Now I have all 5 books in the same world, so hey, they're a lot bigger than I thought they would be. And let's see what my little receipt says. I got Triple Moon for $1.19 because it was on sale, and Double Eclipse was $3.79. Woot! We'll just set those back there. Yeah, it's a little banged up, but whatever. Next we have, move those over to there. We have books 2 and books 3 to the Discovery of Witches series, which is the first 3 books we're reading for book club. Where's my first one? It is right. Here's the first one, which we're going to be reading, which I've already got tabbed up for the month of July. But I ordered Shadow of the Night and the Book of Life, and they came in really good condition. Well, could be better condition because those pages are a little off, but whatever. And I do believe I got Book of Life for $7.99 and Shadow of Night for $7.99. And the Discovery of Witches series, which I'll grab the first one to read you what it's about, is deep in the heart of Oxford's Bodleian Library, Diana Bishop, a young scholar and descendant of witches, unearths an enchanted alchemical manuscript. Wanting nothing to do with sorcery, she banishes the book to the stacks. But her discovery has set a fantastical underworld stirring, and soon a horde of demons, witches, and other creatures descend upon the library. Among them is enigmatic Matthew Claremont, a vampire with a keen interest in the book. Equal parts history and magic, romance and suspense. A Discovery of Witches is mesmerizing and addicting tale of passion, obsession, that reveals the closely guarded secrets of an enchanted world. Does that not just sound interesting? Like, can we just take a moment and talk about how interesting this world sounds? So, of course, I had to get book 2 and 3. They didn't have book 1, or I would have gotten book 1 from them too. But, what if? Just sit those up there. Ooh, and next we have in here, that is not the cover I thought was on it. Next we have the graphic novel that I found, which just sounded really cute and interesting. And that is Spells on Wheels by Megan Levy's Marissa Louise. Spell on Wheels, which I got from China for $6.39. It originated in China. Did not know that. I don't even know if this is a 1 volume or if this is a complete issue. I guess I'll find out when I read it. Let me tell you a little bit about it. A road trip story, a magical revenge fantasy, a sisters over misters tale of 3 witches out to get what was taken from them. Andy, Jolene, and Claire aren't your average 20-somethings. They're legacy witches making their way through a modern world. When a jealous, non-magical ex breaks into their home and steals a spell that could awaken potentials with magical powers, the witches plan their revenge. Traveling down the East Coast, they must retrieve their powerful stolen artifacts and strengthen their friendship, because the big bad is even worse than they imagined. Does that not look interesting? Oh, and look at this art. Okay. I am going to be in love with this. Like, that is just adorable. Adorable being a graphic novel. Now, all the next ones are all by the same author, who I've noticed, like, a lot of her books deal with witches. I will start with the duology, I think, which was a couple that, these are a couple that we were looking at, trying to figure out if we wanted to read or not, type thing. The Witch's Daughter and The Return of the Witch by Paula Braxton, which I got Witch's Daughter for $4.79. Return of the Witch was $4.79. Let me read what The Witch's Daughter is about. Can't really read to you what Return of the Witch is about. And aww, there's a little tear at the front. Oh well. It's what happens when you pack paperbacks in a shitty box. Okay. In the spring of 1628, the witchfinder of Wessex finds himself a true witch. As Bess Hawksmith watches her mother swing from the hanging tree, she knows that only one man can save her from the same fate: the warlock Gideon Masters. Secluded at his cottage, Gideon instructs Bess, awakening formidable power she didn't know she had. She couldn't have foreseen that even now, centuries later, he could be hunting her across time, determined to claim payment for saving her life. In present-day England, Elizabeth has built a quiet life. She has spent the centuries in solitude, surviving plagues, wars, and the heartbreak that comes with immortality. Her loneliness comes to an abrupt end when she is befriended by a teenage girl called Tegan. Against her better judgment, Elizabeth opens her heart to Tegan, but will she be able to stand against Gideon, who will stop at nothing to reclaim her soul, in order to protect the girl who has become the daughter she never had? Does that not just sound cute? And then book 2 apparently takes place 5 years later. That's why it's all nicked. Return of the Witch is a whatchamacallit copy, a scratch and dent copy, and the other one's a bargain copy. Makes sense. Just didn't expect Witch's Daughter to be bigger than the sequel. Paula Braxton. From what I've noticed, she might be the queen of witches. Kind of like Holly Black writes nothing but fairy books and has like kind of mastered that. I've noticed Paula Braxton wrote tons of books about witches. So, hey. The next one I have by her is The Winter Witch. Ooh, that glare though. The Winter Witch. In her small early 19th century West town, if I could speak. In her small early 19th century Welsh town, there's no one quite like Morgana, who has not spoken since she was a young girl. Her silence is a mystery as well as her magic. Concerned for her safety, her mother is anxious to see her married, and Kai Jenkins, a widower from the far hills, seems the best choice. After her wedding, Morgana is heartbroken at leaving her mother and weary of this man whom she does not know, who will take her away and begin a brand new life. But she soon falls in love with Kai's farm and the wild mountains that surround it. Kai works to understand the beautiful half-tamed creature he has chosen for a bride, and slowly he begins to win Morgana's affection. It's not long, however, before her strangeness begins to remark upon her new village. A dark force is at work there, a person who will stop at nothing to turn the townspeople against Morgana. Forced to defend her home, her man, and herself, Morgana must learn to harness her power, or she will lose everything. Winter Witch, which I got for $3.19. Go me. And the last book we have in here, because box is empty, is The Silver Witch. That cover is really cute, though. Like, oh my god, is that cover cute. After her husband's sudden death, ceramic artist Tilda Fordwells moves into a secluded Welsh cottage, hoping it will help ease her grief. Instead, the beautiful lake nearby seems to spark something dormant in her, a sensitivity and a power of some sort. Animals are drawn to her, electricity shorts out, and she sees a new vision. A boat full of ancient people approaching her across the silky water. On the same lake in Celtic times lives Siren, a witch and shaman. She was suspected but feared. When a vision came to her of Prince Byrnach. Sorry, I have issues pronouncing names. My bad, guys. amid a nest of vipers, she warned of betrayal from one of his own. The prince revered her, but refused to believe someone close to him wished him harm, even as the danger grew. In her own time, Tilda's grief begins to fade beside her newfound powers and fresh love. As she explores the lake's ancient magic and her own, she discovers Siren, the woman in her vision of the boat. Their two lives strangely seem to mirror each other, and as Tilda comes under the threat from a dark power reminiscent of one from Siren's prophecy, she must rely on Siren and ancient magic if death and despair are not to shatter her life once more. That actually sounds really freaking good. These Paula Braxton books, which by the way, I don't remember if I told you Paula Braxton wrote The Silver Witch, Queen of Witches, just all sounded really interesting. And they all have witch in the title. I can't pass up a bunch of books about witches and magic. Oh, and Silver Witch I got for $2.69 when these paperbacks are $16. Go me. I plan on picking up more of Paula Braxton, and I hope I love her. I feel like she's going to become one of my favorite authors, because all she writes is about witchcraft. Well, why not? I have 4 books by her, a graphic novel, 2 by Deborah Harkness. Oh, which I don't know if I told you, Deborah Harkness wrote the Discovery of Witches trilogy, or the All Souls trilogy, my bad. And then Melissa De La Cruz wrote the Summer on East End. I don't remember if I told you that, guys. So that's what I ordered from Bookoutlet. I just thought I'd share all the lovely new books and give you a little tidbit about what each of them's about. But yeah, if you can't tell, I like my witch books. And I've just been craving more and more. If you have any good suggestions of any witch books that are out there, new and old, send them my way. I'm all open arms and open ears to any book suggestions y'all want to give me down below. Even if you've got a book suggestion, that doesn't deal with witches that you want to give me, put it down below. You never know, I might check it out. You might see it in my next haul. So, that's all I've got for you guys today. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe. And also, if you like these kind of videos, let me know down below. And anytime I get books from Bookoutlet, thrift books, or any of that, I can do a separate haul and explain more in depth. I have some books coming from thrift books and a book coming from Amazon that I will probably put all into the next kind of, when I get them all, I'll do a, excuse me, a video for all of them. So, that's all I got for you guys today. Now I gotta go get ready for work. I'll upload this and get ready for work. Exactly. So remember, kids, reading is what's fundamental. Why did my voice just scratch then? Reading is what? Fundamental. There we go. Until next time, bye.